So, and they need blood. Their blood lacks the ability to clot. So you also had the white rose, and they would use the white powder, and they would put this powdery substance into water, and then they would drink it. And this is where you would get, or they would mix that, and this would actually be in a vial, and it would look like semen. And this is where you get the Dracula, or the vampires, or the headhunters, and where they would travel far into Africa, and they would be seeking this elixir of life, or this fountain of youth. From who? From the Nubians, or the Nubians. And these would be, when you say the Nubians, or the Nubans, this would trace our roots all the way back to the Napatans. So there's a certain group of people that we should align our genetics through, not through what the New Testament just calls, from who's the son of this, who's the son of this, all the way to the son of Adam, who's the son of God. That's not going to give out true genealogy. Because by the time you get to the book of Titus, Paul argues that it's vain to talk about genealogies, even though the Old Testament has the Chronicles, book 1 and book 2, that deals with that. So this would be a Miro, or the Napatans. That's who we are. So in doing so, what they created, an art form of what they refer to as snake love or oral sex, and that's done to drain Nubans of that life force. And they would send their daughters with the spell of Leviathan. We knew not to go to the blonde-haired, blue-eyed, but they would send the brown-haired mulattoes out to seek that. All right. Any other questions?
I got a question out of the Black Book.
Okay, give us the scroll and the verse.
Okay. It's chapter 1, scroll 1, verse 327. All right. The question is, it says, so this is creation as we know it. Answer, yes, according to what is recorded by your scientists and religious men. This small side of the universe, where Zeus and Biops became atoms, began as a result of an explosion to become an explosion called the Big Bang by those who don't really know. For the one they refer to actually occurred 13 billion years ago. However, the original Big Bang occurred 76 trillion years ago. So my question is, when it refers to them, they refer to actually occurred 13 billion years ago, and even though we know the original, the original Big Bang that has an effect of us is 76 trillion years ago, and the multiple ones, but the one from 13 billion years ago, what actually occurred that why they are using 13 billion years ago?
Meteorite showers. That's what they were referring to. And you had several periods where the meteorite showers fell on the planet. That's what we teach in the translation by the master teacher Malachi Kobina York in 1997. Translated the Fortnite Day. I won't be referred to it as dead.
Okay, is that the meteorite shower when I guess the dinosaurs were extinct?
Okay, yeah, those meteorite showers is 2,250,000 years ago. So you have the 13 meteorite shower, 2,250,000 years ago meteorite shower. Page 14, and this would be the revised edition of the Stargate. And they refer to it as a Ben stone. Well, verse 27. Okay, this Ben stone is an extraterrestrial, meaning extra, on this terraform or from the astral stone. From beyond space was the seed of Atum becomes atoms to cells to atom. That is panspermia, or the microorganisms, or the chemical precursors of life, present in outer space and able to initiate life on reaching a suitable environment. The divine life seated here on Earth, a new helix structure was born. So comets hold much of the original ingredients of the recipe that created the planets and brought the plentiful waters from Sahu, which is known as the Orion star constellation, to Timu, or land, or Pa Ta Nun, the planet Earth, or Ta, from the Orion Nebula, located as the center star in the lower half of the Orion star constellation. So there's much intelligence behind the creation design of Amun-Re, or Re Atum, to Re to Ta, all done by the Creator. The Tik, or Hika, then the moment of rest, Hu to Huhi, to Ihu as opener, Ta to Tak, Sia. Hika Hu Sia, the Ben black stone, was in fact one of the many seeds of Atum, as comet-like stone from Sahu, Orion, outer space that brought life to Earth. And this is literally the seed of the Creator. That's another section within our doctrine that the Master Teacher has given us to expound upon what he previously gave us from this sacred records of Nazdir Amanubre Akta Pahanazeri. Okay, go, Kiman.
Page 20 of 109, the geneticist. There are the four sons. Can you explain how two of them are related to the male and two to the female? They have the XX chromosome and XY, XY, and XX chromosomes.